Hello everyone and welcome back to Dev Portal, your go-to channel for mastering tech concept. In our previous tutorial, we have learned that how we can create files and directories in our system with the help of mkdir and touch command. In this tutorial, we will go a step further and we will discuss that how we can move or rename the existing file which are present in our system with the help of mv command. So let's start our today's tutorial. So the mv command stands for move, and first let me show you that how this command works with the help of manual. So I will write man mv, and this will open the manual for me, and you can see it here. What this command will do, it will either move or rename the files, and the syntax is mv. Then we need to mention our option, then the source file, and then the destination path. So let's try to use this command. So I will press q to quit this terminal, and currently I am in my home directory. So let me go to my project directory. So I will write project, and here you can see app.js file is present. If I do ls-l, you can see app.js. This is the file because it has mentioned with the hyphen symbol. If it is a directory, they will mention with d symbol. So everything which you can see in blue color, it is directory, and white ones are the files. So now this app.js file I want to move to my, let's say, home directory. As you can see in my home directory, there is no file present here. So let's try to do this. So I will write mv, then I need to mention my source file path, complete path. So currently this app.js is present in my project directory, and I am inside my project directory. So I can easily mention app.js because this file is present in my current working directory. And after that, what I want to move this file to my home directory. So to provide the path, I can either mention home, then slash vboxuser. This is my home directory path. Or what I can do, I can mention the tilde symbol. This tilde symbol is representing my home directory path. So if I press enter and if I do ls again, now you can see app.js file is not present here because it has moved to my home directory. If I do cd tilde symbol, now I am doing ls, you can see app.js, you are able to see. So what mv command will do, it will just do the cut. Like we are doing in Windows, we will cut the file and we will paste it somewhere else. So the file which we have cut, it will not present in the source directory. So this is how we can use our mv command. Now let's try to move the multiple files together. So again, let me go to my project directory. So I will do cd project, and here you can see multiple files are there: index.html, the notes.txt, and style.css. Now let's say these files I want to move, let's say, inside my Linux tutorial. So first let's see what is present inside the Linux tutorial. So I will do cd tilde symbol, that is my home directory path, and after that I want to go inside my Linux tutorial. If I do ls here, you can see file.txt is already present, then test is present, and then backup folder is present. Test is also folder and backup is also a folder. So if I do cd backup, let's see what is present inside the backup. So backup folder is empty. So what we can do, let's try to move these three files inside the backup folder. So again I will do cd and I will go inside my project directory first. I think something happened wrong. So currently I am in my project directory, you can see, or let me show you in another way. So first let me do ls. So these three files I want to move. So I will go to my home directory first. And now what I want to move these three files. So I will hit mv, and I need to mention the complete path. So what is the path? This is my home directory, then project, and inside my project, which file I want to move? Index.html. Same way I can mention another path. This thing I am showing you that we need to mention the complete path if we are not inside that particular folder. If we are present inside that particular folder directly, in that case we can directly mention the file names. So first let me show with the HTML file only, and then we will show with the two files if we go inside that particular directory. So currently I am in my home directory, and for my home directory I want to move this index.html file which is present inside the project directory, and I want to move this into my Linux tutorial backup folder. So this path, this is the destination path where I want to move index.html. If I press enter, and now if I do cd Linux tutorial, then backup, if I do ls, you can see a index.html file is present. So this is how we can move our file with the help of parent path and destination path. Now let's say we want to move two files. So in that case, let me go to the Linux, not Linux, to inside the project directory first. So these two files I want to move, two files. Now this time we are moving two files. You can say multiple files. So we will write mv, that is note.txt, and then style.css. These two files also I want to move to my Linux tutorial in backup folder. So if I press enter and if I go inside this cd Linux tutorial backup directory, if I do ls, you can see these two files are also present here. So this is how we can move multiple files as well. Now this is about files. Let's say you want to move the entire folder. In that case, what we need to do? So let me go a step backward. So now if I show you the current working directory, this is my home directory and I am inside my Linux tutorial. Now let's say this backup folder I want to folder or directory I want to move inside. Let's say let me find out some path first. So let me go to my home directory, and if I do ls, first let me clear this screen. If I do ls, let me create a directory here first, or rather than directory, let's try to move that backup folder or directory in my home directory, let's say. So what I need to do, so I can mention mv, then we need to mention the path. What is the path? My home directory, it will start from home directory, it will go to inside the Linux tutorial, and after Linux tutorial I want to move my backup directory. This backup directory I want to move to my home directory. So this is my home directory path, or either I can mention home slash vboxuser. This is the path, this is the destination path where I want to move my directory, that is backup directory. Let's press enter, and if I do ls, now you can see backup folder is present. If I do ls-l, so you can see here this folder got moved to my home directory. So this is how we can move the folders as well, or directories as well, and multiple files or single file as well with the help of mv command. This command is very useful if you want to move your files and folder into some other place. But one thing we need to remember, it will work as a cut like we are doing in Windows. It is not like that we have copied and then we have moved the same file to some other path, and the source file is also present in the earlier path as well. That is not the case. It will directly move the file, not copying the file from one place to another place. So this one thing we need to remember. Now we have seen that how we can move the file. Now let's see that how we can rename the file. So if I do ls, or no need to do ls, you can see app.js file is present. As we saw that what mv command will do, it will move the file. So if I do mv app.js, and let's say I want to rename the file, but where I need to paste, or you can say move this file, I want to move it to my current working directory itself where this file is present. Just I want to rename the file name. So in that case, what I can do, I can mention file.js. That's it. What this command will do, it will go to my current working directory, that is my home directory where I am. It will search this file app.js, and it will change, or you can say move it to my current working directory with the name file.js. That's it. If I press enter, if I do ls, now you can see it is file.js. So how this renaming is working, that we need to mention the source path and we need to mention the destination path, and if we mention the file name as well, it will rename to that particular name. Let's say if I go to Linux tutorial, if I do ls, file1.txt is present. Now let's say this file I want to move it to some other place. Let's say, let's see what is present inside test. So if I do ls again, nothing is there. So I can go cd. So currently, let me clear the terminal. So if I do pwd, you can see currently I am in my Linux tutorial, and this file.txt I want to move inside the test directory. So I will do mv, and I want to move file.txt, and I want to move it to my test directory. So first I will mention single dot, which will represent my current working directory. After that I will mention test. So inside my test directory, I want to move this file.txt with name, let's say index.html. If I press enter, or if I do cd test, if I do ls, you can see index.html. So with mv command, we are not moving the file, we can rename the file as well if you want. So here two things are happening. One, we have moved the file.txt, and while moving to file.txt to this new path, we have changed the name as well. So let's quickly recap what we have covered today. We have saw that how we can use mv command to move files and folders, and then we have just saw that how we can use mv command to rename the existing file with the new file name. And we have seen that how we can use mv command to move multiple files as well. Let me show you one more thing. Let's say we want to rename the directory as well. So how we can do that? So currently, let me create one more directory here. So I will do mkdir, and let me write, let's say test is already there, tutorial, let me write. Now this tutorial directory got created, if you see. Now let's say this directory name I want to change. So I will do mv, I will do tutorial, and now what name I want to provide, let's say Linux. So I will write Linux, and then I will press enter. Now you can see it has changed it to Linux. So that is how we can rename the directories as well. So now we know that how we can rename files and directories in our system with the help of mv command. In our next tutorial, we will see that how we can copy the file with the help of cp command. So stay tuned with me. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share these videos with your fellow developers. And I will see you in my next video.